Welcome to SA Rugby Legends TV. Southern Drakensberg in Underberg on a crisp autumn morning at the start of this year's Nedbank SANI to Sea mountain bike race, the largest multi-stage race in the world. The South African rugby legends once again fielded a team of former rugby greats to participate in the three-day adventure section of the race. The team gathered on a chilly afternoon at the Underberg Primary School to prepare for the exciting 3 days that lay ahead.
Through the years we've taken part in this. It's grown every year. The guys queue up to come and take part in this. It's a wonderful event, and it's a great event for the guys, not only to ride a wonderful single track, wonderful scenery in KwaZulu-Natal, but also to get together and just talk about the old days and just relax while doing it with your partner.
This is very new for me. It's 3 weeks in and my first cycling experience, if you want to call it that. So very nervous, but very excited. I've just heard about day 2. That's all I've heard about, and I'm just wanting to get through day 1 so that I can attempt day 2, and then after day 2 I'm hoping that I have enough legs for day 3. So I've heard it's a beautiful course. I've heard it's one of the rides that you've got to do, and very excited to be attempting it my first year back.
It does help having a race like the Epic behind you, and I think it's quite cool because you can sort of just enjoy it. It was quite a stressful thing getting prepared for the Epic and not knowing what to expect. Getting that behind you, you feel a lot less anxiety coming into a race like this, doing it with a bunch of legends that are mates of mine and people that I've played with. So yeah, looking forward to this a lot more than I looked forward to the Epic in terms of the nerves and the calmness. It's essential to find a bike that was light and that could hold me, and there are not too many companies out there that would do a carbon frame for, at that stage, 125 kilos. So weighing in a little bit less than that at the moment, but I've got to say it's been a phenomenal ride. It's helped me a huge amount, and as much as I go slowly up hills, it helps me to go a little bit faster down hills. I think Butch, we trained together as well, and we've been housemates and mates for a long time. So it's been a good 3 days to spend with someone who's also pretty good on a bike, and we've got a really good relationship.
We just want to see how far we can go, get a nice time, and just have fun. You hear a lot about these great races, so it's just something, not a box we'd like to tick going forward and say, yes, I've done the SANI to Sea.
SANI to Sea adventure. Rockstars in the house with the SA Rugby Legends. Welcome, guys.
Cycling's become such a massive sport in this country. I think if you just being in Johannesburg, you see the number of bicycles that are going out on a weekend. It's just crazy. And I think that rugby players, when we finish playing rugby, we still have that sense of competitiveness, but we can't play the sport anymore. And I think cycling, finds that space where you can still be competitive. It's against yourself, but against your teammates, and it's a positive competitiveness, which is just I think it replaces the rugby player in us. It's a beautiful stage race to start with. Probably the most scenic stage race you'll be on. The camaraderie, the beauty of the route. It's unparalleled.
If you want to give it a bit of stick, you go on day 1 or 2 with your partner most of the time. Sometimes the guys don't. And then day 3 is just a jolt, Everyone together, help some of the guys up the hills who maybe not that good, and everyone just stick together as a group. I think it's a lot of fun, We're not in it to win it, basically, We're in it to have fun and get to know the guys again and get together. I mean, some of us live in Cape Town, some live in Durban, so it's a chance to really get together again.
Just really enjoying it, and just really appreciate being out and doing an event like SANI to Sea. And like I said before, it's a real privilege to ride an event like this, and also just be part of this very special group called SA Rugby Legends. It's a fantastic thing to be part of.
If it wasn't for Steph, I would still be out there. He helped me a lot. It's good to spend 3 quality days on a bike with a good mate from rugby playing days, and it was probably one of my better events I've ever done. We don't see these oaks often, so it's great to come to SANI and spend 3 days with them.
We would like to do a lot more of these events. Obviously, we have to focus on what South African Rugby Legends is all about. That's developing rugby at grassroots levels and also looking after the ex-players. That's first and foremost. But you know, in doing so, we do organise these events and we do get the entries. We do take part in the Epic, the SANI to see. We would like to grow this because it's a great marketing tool for us. You know, to see all these greats. You know, the former greats: John Smith, Butch James. I mean, Sean Payne. The list goes on and on. Joel Stransky. You know, to see these guys wearing our kit out there, building our brand, taking it to the people, taking it to the communities, whether they're riding a bike or whether they're coaching rugby, it's great for us, and we would like to do more of this.
Cycling brings out a different personality to the rugby. You get to socialise with the guys, you know, after the race, have a couple of beers. Everyone tells their war stories about mountain biking, and then obviously come out to some of their old stories about rugby, friendships that they've made. That's great to be part of that.
For the first time, TIB, as I said, Mark Tuttle, underwritten by Hollett. They had great fun, and we just want to thank them. And from all the guys who took part, you know, thank you so much for giving us that opportunity to ride once again in a wonderful event, Nedbank SANI to see.